Howdy, y'all. I'm Mayor Graves. Grab your favorite beverage, punch the clock, and let's go to work today in Liberty County. Our main focus today is bringing in workers to Bedrock Valley and giving them a place to live. Before we do that, however, I forgot to build the rock quarry when laying out our mining operations and infrastructure, so let's get that knocked out real quick. I'm going to place it up here next to our ore mine and get it connected in. While we're at it, I'm also going to change these 2-lane one-way roads to 1-lane one-way roads, connecting our other operations here. With that in place, let's hit the play button and start to bring Bedrock Valley to life. We're going to move down to the south side of town. This is where most of our residential area in the town will be located. The northern section up around our mining operations will be heavily polluted with big industrial, and we can't afford for all the workers to get sick and be calling out all the time. So let's start by removing all the trees from these blocks to give us a visible clean slate to work with and setting up our road zoning. I don't want any houses facing Flintstone Loop, as it's our major 4-lane route that encircles the entire city. We're ready now to begin construction. I'm going to start with these 1x5 Chicago houses with garages, one of the many great assets we've seen added to the game. I'm going to build a couple blocks worth of these homes, and we'll give them all access to the garages by adding invisible 2-way roads and throwing down a stone surface with some grass growing up through the stones to give the alleyways a little bit of character. This next block will use the 2x4 Midwest 1900s residential and use the 1x4 Midwest residential in the half block north of Flintstone Loop. That soaked up all of our low density residential demand for the moment, so let's jump to some quick detailing of our 1900s residential block. Some of our supply chain industries have now unlocked that will be very important for our next episode. For now, our low density residential demand has returned, so we can continue building out our half block we started on. And just like that, our demand has disappeared again. We'll move on over to our next block and start to add some medium density residential. I'm going to plop these 1x4 northeast row homes down as level 5, as I don't want their appearances to change leveling up, because I love the way these houses look. We'll build these two half blocks facing each other with this style, and that dissolves our medium density residential demand for the time being, so we'll move on to something else. Our workers need somewhere to spend all their money, so let's start by building some commercial businesses here in front of our passenger train station. We'll begin by pushing a little dirt and giving developers a somewhat flat surface to work with in these two blocks. Going to plop down some level 1 3x4 North American waterfront businesses here. I like the way these look and fit together to make a cohesive looking block. This block isn't perfectly straight, so we'll use Move It to tidy it up, and we'll give it a unified concrete surface and add some parking. Solid black pavement parking surface isn't going to be ideal in the summertime, because our residents will just have to deal with it, because I like the way this decal logo looks. Add some character to the parking lot. Now I'm going to use one of my favorite mods, Change Company, to make this little block a small entertainment type district. We're going to change this business to a bar and lock it in place. Next to the bar, we'll make a diner and lock it in place. And then we'll change this to a recreational gaming store and we'll lock it in place. Our residents now have somewhere to come into town, spend all of their paychecks on a Friday and Saturday night, and feed our tax revenue. In this block, we'll use the Southwest commercial assets. We'll add in a grocery store and a gas station and fix the surfaces up. Our medium residential demand is returned, so we'll hop back over and add in some more housing. On this half block, we'll plop down some of the Pittsburgh style homes. I think they fit well into our residential area here, and we'll do some quick landscaping and detailing by carrying over the same vibe from the neighborhood next door. We're going to move forward now to sped up time lapse, and I'll finish filling out our residential in this area by adding some apartment complexes and some row homes, and I'll see you on the other side. Let's come back down Flintstone Loop now, behind our neighborhoods, and build some retail strip centers. We'll use some Southwest commercial assets with built-in parking lots, as these aren't going to be big shopping centers, just something easily accessible here close to our single-family neighborhoods. Once again, we'll use Change Company to put in some specific retailers here. This little corner shop here makes for a perfect convenience store. Then we'll add a furniture store, an electronics store, and a tattoo parlor. We'll move down and have a clothing store, a bookstore, and a toy store. The tattoo parlor may be a little sketchy, but all of these businesses should thrive here right on the edge of our neighborhoods. We'll plant some trees here to separate the shops from the houses and to hide some of the terrain imperfections. We'll finish up this area by plopping down some of these two-story northeast commercial buildings. We may come back at a later time and convert these into mixed use, though we won't use company changer on these here. Once again, we'll plant some trees to give separation and hide the imperfections, and we'll plant a row of bushes on the corner here. With that, I think we will clock out here today and pick it back up next time. We now have 1,500 residents in Bedrock Valley, but an outlandish 37% unemployment rate that we'll tackle in the next episode as we go heavy on the supply chain industries that will bring jobs and pollution to Bedrock Valley. We may also touch on city services as we have desperate needs there as well. Thank you for clocking in with me today. If you enjoyed this episode, drop a like, leave a comment or suggestion, and hit the subscribe button. It's all greatly appreciated, and I'll see you in the next one.